The screen is black. We hear a woman's alluring voice.
She, well, she's something a little strange. That's what you notice. That she's not a woman like all the others. But she seems all wrapped in herself. Lost in the world she carries deep inside her, but surrounded by a world of luxury.
In the prison cell, night. A barred window, cement walls, the camera pans the stark cell and discovers signs of a woman's touch. A clothesline, hairpins, ladies' magazines.
A Santa's boudoir, her bed, all quilted satin, cheapened drapes. From her window, you can see the Eiffel Tower. Suddenly, her maid brings a huge black box, a token from an bearer. She's a cabaret star, the highest rank. She opens the box. It is of diamond bracelet, but she sends it back. Men are really at her feet. She known a few, but not this once. She's been waiting for all her life. A real man.
The camera finds the prisoner who is speaking. He is Luis Molina, 41. His red tinted hair no longer hiding the gray. He has the sensitive face of a man who has seen it all and been hurt by most of it.
Her maid has prepared her a phone bag. The star takes off towel and drops it around. Her hair like a turban. Her fingernails painted a mountain peach. She unfastened his cloth taffeta nightgown and it slides into the arm. Her skin glitters an fertile ankle. Leads into the top. Her firm bottom, then sinuous legs, ankle, and her whole body is
The cellmate, who appears to be asleep with face to the wall, rolls over. He is Valentin Argui, 34. His arms marked by torture. He has the intense look of a man who's been hurt in more ways than one.
I told you. Para, but she's a ravishing woman. You know what I mean? I mean the most ravishing woman. Yeah, sure. Surely it's a perfect figure. Plastic features, not with this big green eyes.
In the cell, night.
They're black. I'm the one who saw the movie. But if that's what do you want? Big black eyes? Kinda.
The star has gotten out of the tub. A maid wraps her in a towel. She studies herself in a mirror. Her eyes are big, black, searching.
Tender eyes. But beware. They can see everything. There's nothing that you can hide from them.
In the cell, night.
No matter how long she keeps men at a distance. If you're going to crack jokes about film that I happen to be found of, there's no reason to go on. Alright, go ahead. Suddenly, we're in Paris. Troops are marching right underneath the armed crowd. Really handsome soldiers and the French girls are applauding as they ask past by. Then, we're on the typical Paris. Backstreet dead and started looking at me.
In the cell, night.
Peaches and syrup. Don't talk about food. Not to mention the hams and patties. I'm serious. No food, no naked woman. Sure. You're still feeling bleeding. It's my back. You've been bleeding again. Look at your shirt. It all wet. It just sweat. I had another favor break. Well, what do you think so far? Isn't it fabulous? It helps me pass the time. Does it mean you like it? Doesn't have any great cost, but I guess it's alright. Blessed Mary, is that all you can talk about? You must study political philosophy in school. The phrase is political science, and the answer is no. I studied journalism. Ah, so you can appreciate a good story. And easily, spot cheap one. Well, I think it's nothing coincidental. Like it must be this too. Just a romance. But it's beautiful. Now, suddenly...
Neighborhood Street, Paris Nazi movie, night. The men unloading the truck breathe as spotlights are turned on them. German soldiers surround the smugglers. A German lieutenant grabs one of the smugglers and pushes him against the truck.
Marvelous German soldier catch those weird smugglers in the act. And that is the goal.
In the cell, night.
But watching nearby is this small truck.
Neighborhood Street, a small truck stands in the shadows. In the cell, night.
With his two French staffs under assistance for spying with the Germans.
In the cell, night.
Wait a minute! Those were guys the Germans arrested? Yes! What do you mean? They didn't look like French? They didn't look French. They look, Turkish. I'm not sure that they had like these cups on their heads, like this, Turkish like lizard. Cups are yamulkas. Can't you see? This is a fucking anti-Semitic thing. Oh, come on. Wait, this must have been a German movie, right? I don't know. It was from years ago. Look, I don't explain my movies. Just ruins my dimension. This must have been a Nazi propaganda film done during the war. I don't know. That's just background. This is where the important part begins. The part about the lovers. It's divine.
In the cabaret, Nazi movie, night. The star faces a red velvet curtain, then slowly turns to face the crowd in a deco pose. Lenny sings.
Another head hangs slowly, child is slowly taken. The ballet got such silence, who are we mistaken? But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their guns, and their guns. In your head, they're crying. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie.
At an adjoining bar, Michelle answers the phone.
Yes? No. There was no sign. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Thank you so much.
In the cabaret dressing room, night, Nazi movie. There is a knock at Lenny's dressing room door.
Excuse me, see me? For a situation? I'm a traitor. A traitor to France. I'm going to have a baby. But the father is a young lieutenant of the occupation army. Is that so? Oh my poor Michelle. But he loves me. And he wants to get married as soon as he can get permission. I really can't understand. How could you fall in love with an enemy of our friends? Love was not counter, Lily. But there's something else you don't know. Later.
Michelle is suddenly terrified by a knock on the door. A messenger enters with a splendid bouquet of flowers. Fast forward in a prison rooftop day, Molina, the warden, and Pedro talk about Valentin.
Well, sir, there's no clear way to speed this up. I'm not sure, but you know inmates, sir. When a cellmate leaves, they feel all sentimental and helpless. So, they're gonna be touched to me. So every thought that I was doing through this is bound to be all on top. There are a few things on this chest.
Okay.
Say straight, Marina. You know inmates, sir. When a cellmate leaves, they feel all sentimental and helpless. So, they're gonna be touched to me. So every thought that I was doing through this is bound to be all on top. There are a few things on
Next scene was in a prison rooftop again. They were in Pedro, the warden, and Molina discussed about Molina's parole.
Tell him that you're up for parole. We're going to move you to another cell in another 24 hours.
Yes, sir. And this is your last chance, so get going. You got 24 hours. One more thing, sir. You can touch fish without bait. So, I need some more food. This time, sir, I prepared a list. Here.
Molina hands him a long shopping list. Pedro and the warden exchange puzzled glances. After the discussion about Molina's parole, Molina returned to his cell and Valentin requested him to tell another story in order for him to feel better. No answer, the camera moves toward Molina's face in the darkness. He finally clears his throat and begins. Valentin walks away. A bell sounds, then the lights are shut off.
Once upon a time, on a tropical island far away, there lived a strange woman.
In a tropical island, Day, Spider Movie. The Spider-Woman, silhouetted against the sun, steps around a huge web. The shipwrecked man is laying unconscious on the beach. The Spider-Woman kneels beside him. In the prison infirmary, Day, Valentin, half-conscious, lies in extreme pain on a hospital bed. His face is swollen with braces. His chest is disfigured by third-degree burns. The sheets are covered with his blood. A male intern approaches with a hypodermic needle. The intern leaves and Valentin nods off. He feels a woman's hands on his body. He knows it's Martha. He hears her voice.
Don't be afraid. You won't wake up in a day.
In a prison corridor, surreal, Valentin feels himself running behind her through the prison corridor. She leads him past the guards and through the gate, into the sunlight. He stops and glances back. In a tropical island, dusk. It is the same island as in Molina's Spider Movie. Across the cove, the sun is setting. Valentin and Martha run together onto the sand to the water's edge. They embrace. They kiss passionately.